say something quickly. I grew up iffy since my daddy wasn't with the shoe. I wasn't picky, I'll take any male figure. You stepped in at the right time. It's cause of you that I write rhymes. You probably never knew that. I love the way you used to come through. Teach me to do the things that men do. And true, you showed me stuff I probably shouldn't have seen. But you had barely made it out the teens. Took me under your wings. I wanted hats, I wanted clothes just like you. Lean to the side when I roll just like you. And care if people didn't like you. You wanna bang, I wanna bang too. Skyline, Pyro.
What's good, y'all? You already know exactly what time it is. Back here to start some more Game on the Ground from Hunger House. I just got the ready for the next round. I'm getting you out of here. That, bro. We just started this episode, and people are already trying to get on here and show me they man melons. And I'm not trying to see no man melons, bro. I don't swing that way. I don't care about seeing no man melons. He said we got Transformers out here over the AI. You know, I don't know what to think, bro. I had a Transformer in my episode earlier, and I don't like him at all. If you ain't never seen my content before, then you should probably know. I do not support Transformerism at all. If you're a Transformer and you in my live, you get booted. We allow humans only in this live. We don't allow aliens. Okay? My audience is full of humans, real human beings, not aliens, not ETs, not extraterrestrials, not unidentified objects. Humans. I don't cater to the Covenant from Halo. Y'all are aliens. I don't cater to the species of ET. Y'all are aliens. I don't cater to Transformers. Y'all are aliens. Okay, I cater to real human beings who need to hear the truth. And if you're a Transformer that wants to hear the truth, I'm going to tell you the truth. And guess what? You going to like it, or you going to get from it. You going to change your lifestyle, or you going to get from it. Don't matter. I don't care. I don't support Transformerism at all. I have made this known, and I will continue to make it known that Transformers are not real humans. They're not. And that's just how it is. It's just how it is. And I'm going to get you up out of here. You know, it's funny to me how things fly over people's heads so easily, so fast, so quick. You got to pay attention to detail. Otherwise, you're going to miss the message. You got to learn how to naturally pay attention to detail. Otherwise, there's a whole lot of stuff in life that you're going to miss. And if you miss it, ain't nobody else's fault but yours, because you wasn't paying attention. That's one thing I learned, was to pay attention to detail. It comes naturally. When you do that enough times, when you have to do something that requires paying attention to detail for a certain amount of time, it just becomes a second nature, second instinct. This is what my haircut is right here. This is what my haircut is right here. That's what my haircut is right there. You getting up out of here. Well, yeah, man, with that being said, this episode we're going to talk about people jumping to conclusions. And I'm going to use this as an example. The opposite biology to man has a tendency to lie about something that didn't even happen years and years and years ago, when they stopped getting what it is that they want. I'm going to get you up out of here, man. I'm going to get you up out of here. And when they do this, everybody who they've told that lie to just immediately jumps to conclusions nowadays. They jump straight to conclusions. Oh man, she said he did this, so he did it. And that's the end of the story for them. Like the trial that just went on for Mr. DT and that other that female that said that he adultly uh, threw himself upon her, but didn't do the R word to her. She said that he, and you know what's crazy? All this stuff never came out before he was running for leadership the first time. This stuff never came out while he was in leadership. Now that he's thinking about trying to get leadership again, all this stuff is coming out. That's how you know it's fake. Because if it really did happen, it would have been taken to trial a long time ago. It would have been handled a long time ago when it happened. They wouldn't have waited 10, 15, 20 years later to say something. This is how you know something is fake. And this is what I'm talking about. Just because somebody with a cave between their legs said that somebody with a limo between his legs said that he parked his limo in their garage, or tried to, everybody jumps to conclusions. The judge jumps to conclusions. The jury jumps to conclusions. Prosecution jumps to conclusions. The media jumps to conclusions. The people jump to conclusions. Snowflakes jump to conclusions. Transformers, alphabet people. Everybody jumps to conclusions instead of figuring out, and instead of dissecting the issue and figuring out, okay, did he do it or did he not do it? Look at the evidence. Where's the evidence point at? He didn't do it. Okay, so he didn't do it. Evidence says he didn't do it. But instead of doing that, because somebody with a garage said that he did it, he did it. That's the end of the story. People jump to conclusions all the time. Now he is being forced to pay, I think it was like $5 million in quote unquote damages or whatever, which is obviously chump change to him. But it doesn't change the fact that people will believe a lie on a whim if it's about somebody they don't like. They will jump to conclusions about somebody that they don't like. They will make up rumors and lies about somebody that they don't like. And when you jump to conclusions, it prevents you from gathering the evidence from both sides. And next thing you know, an innocent life is taking the punishment that they never deserved. There's people out there who get sent to prison for something they did not do. You know why? Because people jumped to conclusions. You know why? Because people were negligent in actually investigating the situation of what happened. Judges are negligent to grant extra time for the detectives and the lawyers to do what they're supposed to do. Juries are negligent, and oftentimes they side with how they feel more than what they think, because the jury half the time half of the jury is made up with the opposite biology. And what does the opposite biology do? Run off of emotion, right? So with that being said, they jump to conclusions immediately because they feel like this is what's going on and this is what happened. They feel like the defendant did it when it was the plaintiff that really did it, because they jump to conclusions. So don't jump to conclusions. You're going to ruin somebody's life who don't deserve it. Even if you don't like them, doesn't mean that you should do it anyways. If you don't like them, that's your problem. That's not the world's problem. Change the channel. Do something else. Watch something else. Listen to something else. Change the radio station. A lot of people sit around and they think, oh man, I don't like him, so I'm going to set him up. I don't like him, so I feel like he did it. You are wrongfully taking away somebody else's freedom and justice, their due process. You're taking it away from them. And all for what? All for what? Nothing. Nothing. And if it was that serious, she would have went for behind the. That's what I'm saying, bro. This stuff ain't real. The reason why he didn't go behind bars is because the jury didn't find him guilty of doing the R word to her, but they found him guilty of doing the SA word. You already know what it is. The actual salt. Actual salt. That's what it is. X salt to her. That's what they found him guilty of. And he say that he don't even know her. And what's crazy to me is because now he said that he don't know her. I just read an article about this. And this is the goofiest stuff I have ever heard. Right? They said because he doesn't know her. Yeah, look over here. Copy and pasting. Copy, paste, 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 copy, paste. Because he said that he didn't know her. I read a news article. Somebody wrote an article on this saying, it worries me that he doesn't even know who she is. And that makes me think that he shouldn't even be running for leadership. First off, bro, do you not know who's in leadership right now? And you know what's crazy to me? The article starts off with, yes, we know who's in leadership right now, and he may have trouble getting upstairs and doing this, that, and the third. But Mr. DT is about to turn 77 years old, and that raises questions as to whether or not he should be running for leadership. This fool is 86 years old. I think he's 86, like 82 or 83, 84. I don't know. He's somewhere around there. He can't hold a conversation. He can't speak a full sentence. He shakes hands with ghosts. And you're worried about somebody who is competent in what he do, who knows how to run land, we'll say land, and you want to talk about this fool? You want to talk about DT not being fit for leadership when the disease that's in office is definitely not fit for leadership? That's crazy to me. How we just sweep everything under the rug just because people don't like this person. That's what's crazy to me. Y'all should be talking about this fool falling up. How do you fall up the stairs? This fool fell up the stairs to his plane. This fool turned around and started shaking hands with a ghost. This fool said he likes kids jumping on his lap. He likes kids rubbing his legs up and down. This fool made up a fake gangster named Corn Pop just to look cool in front of a community. And y'all want to talk about Mr. DT, the orange man, because he don't know who somebody is that he quote unquote ex-salted in an adult manner. That don't make no sense. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. That's why you never jump to conclusions. And with that being said, I am out of here, man. Make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, your mummies, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. I'm out of here. Deuces. I got things that I got to do tonight before I can even go to bed.